Hey there, welcome back to Clicks and Views, your one-stop destination for the best of Reddit's Am I the A-hole drama, random facts you never knew you needed, health tips that actually make a difference, mind-blowing AI music, or our top 10 lists to keep you ahead of the game. If you love mixing things up and discovering new things every day, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss out. Welcome back to another episode of Am I the A-hole? Today's story will put you in the shoes of someone grappling with a tough decision and the reactions that followed. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong, and who's the real a-hole in this situation? Let's get into it. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane 18, with him a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe 16, and she and her cousins aren't close but get along fine. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy, none. They used to walk into her room and take everything they get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop etc. Zoe complained a lot and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls and this typical teenage girl's behavior. I completely disagreed. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls, Sloane, took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed, and was crying. I told my wife and she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found she was moving valuable belongings out the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Sammy asked about it and I straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive, adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. I told him this between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, then demanded I remove it, but I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of our house. She got mad I was implying we kick them out and said her family will hate me for this. So I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which something her own family refused to do, so she should start with shaming/blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces/granddaughters in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment and my wife is very much upset over this. So here's the situation. OP's brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home after a divorce and moved in with OP and his wife, bringing along his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane, who are 18. OP and his wife also have a 16-year-old daughter, Zoe. Okay, so far, it sounds like a generous move by OP to open his home, right? But let's see where things start to get dicey. The problem starts when Olivia and Sloane have zero respect for Zoe's privacy. They constantly walk into her room and take whatever they want, makeup, clothes, school laptop, you name it. Even after multiple complaints from Zoe and OP's requests for them to stop, nothing changes. And when Zoe saved up for an expensive $60 MAC makeup kit only to find it ruined by Sloane, things hit the boiling point. Can you imagine saving up for something special, only for it to be trashed by someone else with no consequences? That's infuriating. And what's worse? When OP gets Zoe a lock for her door, Sammy flips out, claiming his daughters aren't thieves and that Zoe could just buy cheaper makeup. He even goes as far as saying that Zoe's interest in nicer makeup is a defect in her personality. The audacity. Then OP's wife gets involved, arguing that putting a lock on Zoe's door is alienating the cousins and isn't treating them like daughters. But OP stands his ground, saying the lock stays until Sammy and his daughters leave. Let's break this down. OP's trying to do what any good parent would, protect his daughter's privacy and belongings. Meanwhile, Sammy and even OP's wife seem to be brushing this off as normal behavior. But here's the thing, when borrowing turns into repeatedly taking without asking and ruining items, it's not borrowing, it's disrespectful. So, is OP the a-hole here? No way. He set a reasonable boundary to protect his daughter's space and belongings, especially after seeing how much it affected her. And let's not overlook the fact that OP was gracious enough to let Sammy and his daughters move in when no one else would. To me, this sounds like OP is actually the only one looking out for Zoe's well-being. Everyone else seems to be gaslighting her concerns. OP's wife and Sammy should recognize that this isn't about playing favorites but about showing respect and valuing personal space. What do you all think? Is OP justified in sticking to his guns about the lock, or do you think he's overreacting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the AITA universe. Until next time, take care and stand up for what's right.